know that they're gone.
Every time.
Those nerds. That's good.
For Ben to say it so I can jump in a second after he starts saying it.
Oh, guys, welcome to the bonus episode of episode 20.
Whoa, episode 20 in 2020?
Dude, episode 2020. We've made it to 2000 episodes.
Dude, have you seen the logo for 2020?
Dude.
It's pretty crazy.
Speaking of logos, we were just talking about YouTubers.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold this here, see?
I've recently been watching Kel Lauren. She does logo design and graphic design.
She's cute.
Not only is she very attractive, she does some really good stuff. And like her voice is very calming and soothing. So, and like her videos are like 30 minutes, and usually, unless it's a podcast, I'm against watching full 30-minute videos.
I agree.
But honestly, like, I could fall asleep to that.
I've yet to watch
Shout out Kel Lauren.
an actual video.
Yeah. You just followed her on Instagram.
Because she's really cute.
I don't follow a lot of celebrities on my social media.
I didn't used
do.
to until I met the
just
Dilster
don't.
over here.
Yeah.
And I figured out that most celebrities have Instagram, so why not follow
No,
them?
And I
only
follow
follow-
like every celebrity that I am interested in at all.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
just
really
like
need to
that.
purge my Instagram too. Oh my
I
god.
feel ya.
I need more.
I used to
I
like
just-
every picture. You remember that, Zach?
I'm pretty sure that's what most people do.
But like
Yeah.
back when you were able to like
No.
go back to where the last post you liked and you could just start over. You remember that?
No.
Wait, what?
I don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
you're
Wait,
talking
no,
about.
no.
Explain
Yeah.
So like you open Instagram and you like a bunch of shit, right? Then you close Instagram. Then you open it again. The first post, there's a post that you haven't liked it. You just like them, keep scrolling like until you get all the way down, and then you see the
You're all
post,
caught
the
up.
last post or the first post you liked the last time.
Oh,
you're on Instagram.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But now they like changed the
So it
algorithm.
like refreshes.
Yeah.
Which I don't really care about because I didn't really need to go through and like
okay, I
everything
get it now.
anyways.
But I thought you meant you're like, you just go through, because like I do that, but not necessarily because I like it. If it's a meme, I'll determine if it's like worthy. But if it's like anything else, like just a person I know or like a celebrity, then I'll just like it. But I didn't ever try to like get every single like. But that's probably also depends on how many people you follow too.
True.
Because if you're following a ton of people who are posting a lot, then
Yeah.
it'd be hard to like every single.
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely.
Yeah. Instagram's cool
I
though.
want
Like
more
it's the only
Instagram
social
followers.
media I
I
really
lost a
use.
follower.
Yeah.
Follower.
It's the one I have the most followers on too.
Right.
Yeah.
345.
Dude, I had
We're going.
219.
And we're still
now I have
going.
218. I need to get the Instagram.
So you know
app
I was
so I
you
can
gotta get
see for a couple
212.
days.
What?
And I was beating you for a couple days in Instagram followers.
What
I
do you mean a
hit
couple
220.
days?
I
Did
hit-
you lose a couple?
Yeah, I lost like 5. They were probably just like random accounts. That
Yeah,
just
like,
fall
I
I
off.
have
still
a
don't know. I have
hundred.
345.
Now you have 215.
I still don't know.
Yeah, I know.
How do you get? I just want like some people like that we just know from like high school.
Yeah.
Just have like 1,000 followers.
Dude,
My
yeah.
sister
And
has
I'm
like 1,000
Yeah,
followers.
I'm like, do you just know? I mean, not know, but like you
Half
just
of
follow
them-
that many people.
Yeah.
Half of them are middle-aged men
Ugh.
just looking at high schoolers.
I hate thinking
Yeah, 'cause
about
I-
that.
I'm
I wish
following
I was joking. but good
459,
God.
and I have 218.
I actually don't know.
I'd like to shout out Amber one more time for being my 101st follower on Instagram.
Shout out to
47.
Amber.
Shout out Amber, second time.
417 followers.
You better have
Really?
subscribed to the Patreon. Amber.
Otherwise, this is gonna make no sense to anyone. So I have what was I talking about? I was sick this morning, so I keep forgetting things. I was going to complain about another thing in 2019 that really ticked me off. That's also related to social media. I got a notification from Twitter that it was my 1-year anniversary with my new Twitter account. And so I took the opportunity to share my grievance with Twitter because I used to have an account with like 125 followers and like half of them were verified people and all that. And it was awesome. And Gabriel Iglesias was following me and we DM'd a couple times.
that was pretty
You
cool.
DM'd Gabriel Iglesias.
Yes. Yes.
I thought
I
that was
did.
cool.
shit.
It,
I
honestly,
wish, dude.
that used to be my only claim to fame. And I even had a friend who was a YouTuber on there too. Like we talked all the time. And it got taken down because
I got a
what you
cease
said.
and desist.
It got taken down because I made the account a month before I turned 13, and I
Wow.
verified my birthday, and they shut down my account.
That's stupid.
That's messed up.
So because the age limit is 13
That's
or something
almost
like
as
Yeah.
that.
stupid
That's-
as when
that's
my
fine.
secret Insta
Got
called
taken down.
Drew Property got taken down for impersonating one of the property brothers.
That's insane.
Mine's still up though. Is the
Funny
funny part.
story. There was this. What's the security? It's like the blue.
The captcha.
No,
No.
it's like they have like this ADT. I think it's like a security thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like a blue
Yeah.
sign. I don't know.
Oh,
Their official Instagram account, they were partnered for something with the Property Brothers. Instead of tagging the actual Property Brothers, they tagged Dylan and I's secret Instagrams.
What?
Go back a few sentences.
Dude.
All right, so
Also put the mic up to your face.
everyone
Go
probably
back a
knows
few
what
sentences.
like secret Instagrams are. People call them Finstas. Here we call them Sinstas.
Yeah,
But
because the first few letters of Sinsta
Yeah.
are sin.
Secret.
Sin.
and
Secret.
people call them Finstas. Say they're called fake Instagrams.
that doesn't
which
make
doesn't
any
make sense
sense.
because they're
No.
not fake. They're
Yeah.
just
They're secret.
Yeah, secret makes. But anyway, so they'd make them like funny names, like basically so you don't know it's you. Stuff like you just.
But
post,
everybody
like,
knows.
Oh, what did mine
you.
used to be? Mine used to be Bob Duncan.
Jaquez
I remember
Moore.
that.
You would just post like random stuff on it, like man, I smacked
hated
someone
school today.
Yeah.
School sucks.
People still go on and
I
complain
hate this
every
person.
single
I have burning
day. And I'm
hemorrhoids,
like,
and I had to
"Please
take
get me away from
suppositories. You
this."
know, random stuff like that.
But anyway, Dylan and I thought it'd be funny to make corresponding ones,
Yeah, back in high
And
school.
it was
Yeah.
pretty great. It was a
and
pretty good
so
meme.
we for some reason we had a like Property Brothers joke. where they are the Property Brothers, but their actual last name is Property. So instead of Jonathan and Drew
Schultz, something
what's
like
their
that.
actual? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
But
I don't even know.
it was Jonathan and Drew Property, and so that was our joke. And so our Sinstas were Drew Property and Jonathan Property, and for the longest time it was fine, but the ADT like the whatever like company partnered up with the Property Brothers, and they tagged Dylan and I's Sinstas in their
awesome.
Instagram posts.
How do you not?
I actually didn't
You
know
don't
about
fact
this.
check that,
I'm pretty
really?
sure I told you.
Really?
Did you really?
That's
Yeah, but
ridiculous.
My
Fire
bio-
that intern.
Okay, my bio did say, "Hey, let me know if you want to buy a house or
Oh
something."
my god!
But
You were asking for
but
it.
the website
That's awesome.
was I lost my brother John.com. Because Dylan's was I lost my brother Drew.
we were fucking hilarious in high school, dude. I'm
my
not
God.
even kidding.
But then I'm pretty sure. I don't know why exactly mine, because I think mine got taken down and Dylan's didn't. Because I interacted with them somehow,
Huh.
but it got taken down, and I tried to contact Instagram. I was like, "Hey, if I change, is there like anything I do?" But I couldn't get it back. Which like not that I need my Sinsta,
Mhm.
but like I don't know. I at least like sometimes I'm like, man, I want to see like what I posted,
Yeah.
like, just how
Yeah.
I was feeling certain days or whatever. Not that it was important or anything, but
Yeah.
I think my last picture was me. Was a picture of me. There's this mirror at Target. It's like Dora, except instead of a face, it's a mirror.
Mm.
And the picture was me in the mirror.
Was that also
But-
the account that you used to normally post when it's my birthday, and it was the picture
No,
of
that's
you?
my main account.
Okay, good.
I'm glad. 'cause
Good.
that's been going 3 years strong now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
But-
clarify to the listeners what
Yeah.
that is.
So each year on my birthday, starting like 2017, I think.
Yeah.
I posted a picture of me pressed against the ceiling
Like that he was lifted up off the ground.
and pressed into a ceiling by my fellow show choir members. And it said me when it's my birthday. And so I did it again the next year and said me when it's my birthday again. And I also did the next year. And
Get this.
Now
He
it's-
did it the next year
See,
too.
it's
and so now it's going to
recurring.
be a thing for the rest of my life.
It's good.
And so, yeah, I don't know that it was just like a show choir bonding thing. We were
Yeah.
just like lifting people up and pressing them against.
That was
God, I
also the
was not
same
there.
party where there was wrestling happening.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and shout out to Sadie for getting that picture of me.
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's such a good picture.
Yeah.
Like it's not blurry at all. Like, but yeah. Anyway,
Can
I
I
don't
just?
even remember what we were talking about.
I've my most liked video on Twitter was the one of me doing that Mr. MMM.
Oh.
Do you remember when I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my mom got a video of it. And a year and a half later, I get an email of a cease and desist to take down that post because I was using the copyrighted music
Oh
from
my
Napoleon
God.
Dynamite. If you don't know, I did the Napoleon Dynamite dance.
That's so shitty.
Wow.
A year and a half after I
didn't
posted
know
it,
that.
Oh my
with
goodness.
almost 1,000 likes on it and like almost 100,000 impressions.
That's messed up.
And I was like, "Are you guys kidding me?"
Yeah.
If
A
anyone's
year and
wondering
a
why I just
half.
looked at my crotch, it's because there's a hole. That's why.
Can I see?
Dude, in your crotch?
You
My
wanna?
pants.
You wanna?
crotchal region?
You wanna show the class real quick?
Please.
Oh God.
Lift it up.
I'd like to say
But,
that pretty much it follows me on Twitter, so that's cool.
Actually, I actually kind of
That's
wonder
not
if
fair.
And
Why are
also
you getting all these people to
is
follow you?
still.
Oh well, for them, I kind of bought the follow because
Oh my God.
well, because I subscribed to their Patreon for a week or for a month because I wanted to watch every episode of 13 Reasons Why with their commentary. And they have a thing where if you're like a $5 member, they follow you on Twitter. So I technically bought their follow, but they haven't unfollowed me since I've unsubscribed from their Patreon. But Jacob and Eric from Pretty Much It, if you're watching this or listening to this,
If you're
please don't
subscribed to our Patreon.
please don't unfollow me.
There's
But I am also
me in
followed
the Omaha
by
World Herald.
I am also followed by Saunders Archery, which is
Sorry.
Saunders County. Archery.
Saunders.
Oh yeah, there it
Saunders
is.
County.
And I'd like to know why.
Who the most famous?
There you go. There it is.
Dang, dude. That's horrible.
That's so messed
Also,
up.
Let's see.
A punk band called
Yeah,
Senior Dinosaur.
899 likes.
You should cover it, like sing it yourself and then repost it.
Honestly. Yeah. But do it
that'd be pretty good.
I think the most famous person that follows me is
Thank you,
Jordan
Michelle,
Gall.
for calling me awesome.
That's
That
pretty
made my
cool.
day.
I don't have anyone like
Oh, now I know where that came
super
from.
popular
Hmm.
to follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's because you're not popular.
You know what, Dustin? I hate you
Well,
because he
how do you
said
feel,
the
Dylan?
boy
Pretty good.
at someone did
Pretty
this stuff
good.
10 times better back in 2015. I'll have you know, I learned that dance in 2 fucking
yeah,
days.
it was good. I would have said at least 3 if I saw it.
Man, I wish someone hadn't convinced me not to watch Mr. Millard South so I could have seen it.
Dude,
But I'm not going to say who that was.
Oh, also,
I don't remember
Mr.
why
Miller
it's-
South is definitely rigged
Oh yeah. for
Yeah, it's
sure.
a popular.
because whoever won,
Oh,
I know exactly who you are.
mouse
You shouldn't
catcher.
have
I love
won.
grapes.
Also, if you didn't go to our high school, also we just doxed ourselves for our high school, but that's fine because we don't go there anymore.
Nope.
And I don't care about it.
It's,
but-
it's also the bonus episode. So
It is
who's-
also the bonus
So who's
episode.
counting?
Yeah. But Mr. Millard South is basically a male. I feel like we've talked about this
Beauty
before.
pageant.
A male
I
beauty
don't think
pageant.
so.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we have. But yeah, and Jacob was a part of it, and Jacob didn't win.
Because one teacher basically forced me to be in it. She's like, "Yeah, you're definitely getting into it, and there's no way you're getting out of it." And I was like,
Shout out.
Shout out to her, me and Dylan,
Don't say her name.
Randyism.
Randyism.
Um,
I want that video.
I
so
want
bad.
that.
I
Okay,
bet she still has it.
she still has it, and they're back in school. So, just saying,
Go get it.
we're
right
going
now.
to get that.
We could probably get
I'd
it.
like
We could-
for
we
you
could
to
definitely get
mouth
it.
who it is, because I'm. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
She's cool. Yeah,
She's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. Content. Good content.
Wait, did
I
you
have some
email her
Reddit
or
questions.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Wait, how much?
I,
longer?
I think it'd be funny to just show
We got
up
about
in her
6
class.
7 minutes.
Cool.
and just. What if we just showed up to her class,
I don't know.
like
I never
completely
had this.
unannounced?
Well,
wait. So she has the video though.
I
bet
honestly
you
don't.
could-
Well, she didn't
I-
do the
you
the cult
definitely-
projects, which is what we did it for. She doesn't do that
Honestly?
anymore.
What would happen?
Our year was
if,
last
like,
year.
Dude, what
And
would
we
happen?
did it
Dude,
the
what
best.
would happen?
What if I just in the morning, as everyone was gathering into our old high school, if I just walked in with a backpack?
Dude, honestly, you could.
Like, what would that-
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
Well,
I'm not going to because that'd be like weird and
that's
embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
I wouldn't
really
want a bunch
Very.
of high schoolers looking at me.
You definitely got to check in at the front desk.
Yeah.
No,
definitely,
but, like,
definitely
no,
check in at the front
I
desk.
bet you could though. Like if you just walked in, like
No, yeah. My mom used to do that because she used to be in post prom.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I
Like
mean,
the-
like it's not. I mean, like she'd sign in and everything,
Yeah.
but she could have just walked in.
yeah, like if I just had a backpack on, just blend in
Especially-
with the rest of the kids walking in, like
Like we have. I mean, maybe not Dylan because Dylan's got a mustache, but like we have young enough faces that
Single me out like
just
that,
walking
bro.
in.
well,
Damn.
you literally do
Yeah,
when we don't. So
yeah. And also, you're tall
I'm
and have a
working on it.
mustache, so it'd be a little hard to convince them. Hey, I'm a high schooler.
Yeah, you're right.
unless you're late.
Unless you're Leighton, who's had a beard since like freshman year.
Well, there are definitely some
had a
high
beard in middle
schoolers that
school,
have
didn't
full
he?
beards and
No.
look like they're 30.
True. Yeah.
So
I actually I think he started growing his beard out in 8th grade,
oh my god.
and
Alright.
like yeah, because he didn't have one when I met him in 7th grade. Also, shout out Leighton. We had every single class together in 7th grade.
That's crazy.
Seriously?
It was
Damn.
awesome. That was I literally had no other choice for Leighton to not be my friend. Like there was just no way.
It's sad to be.
And then I threw a controller at his head. And we didn't talk for a little bit. I'll tell
Shout
that
out
story
Leighton.
because I don't think we told that story. I wish
No,
we told it
maybe
on the
not.
Leighton episode.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I
would've
wish
been-
Leighton was here to tell his perspective. We'll next time Leighton's on,
When's Leighton gonna be
ask
on
him.
again?
we gotta next time he's in town, we'll just get him
yeah.
on.
I don't think it'd be too hard to get him on.
Definitely not. So
He's close enough.
in good old middle school, I used to be obsessed with the game Injustice, which is a Mortal Kombat fighting game.
It's a
Ah.
good game.
And
Mhm.
I used to get very
Just talking
heated.
about it wouldn't do it justice.
Get out, right?
Get out.
Get out. I used to play this game all the time, and I thought it was so good. And Leighton is good at every video game.
He is.
He's
He
amazing.
really is though.
Just real quick,
Bet
but
I
like,
whooped his ass in
but
Smash
like,
Bros.
Ben is also pretty good at
Well, thank
every
you.
video game.
I didn't used to
So,
be.
Leighton is very pretty good. is very pretty good at every
Yes.
video game.
So this was my first time playing 2-player Injustice.
Oh,
And we
no.
were fighting each other. And if you're
the
familiar with the game, there's this character called Ares, and he has this ability where he can throw an axe all the way across the map.
Oh,
And
it's one of
it's
those
so like the axe is so big, it's such a big hitbox radius that it hit me every single time, and I couldn't block it. And he'd throw it like constantly, and I swear he'd use him every match. I would lose every single time.
No, no.
And one time
It was a little too.
it was too much
Pushed
for
him
me.
over the edge.
So I was sitting like imagine I'm sitting on the couch in the basement right here. Leighton's laying on a mattress from afar. I'm so mad that I throw my controller thinking that it's going to hit the wall, and
It goes-
it hit him square on the top of the head.
Headshot.
And he was in so much pain because it was a heavy PS3 controller.
right at,
Oh,
at
right,
his
right.
head.
Right on the top of the head, and I was
chrome
I'm
dome.
so sorry. so sorry. It's one of those
That needs to be a
scenarios.
shirt
Yeah.
too now
I-
that we've said it.
So sorry.
But-
We said it in a previous podcast too.
YouTuber apology
But, like,
video.
I'm so sorry.
I will
That's
never make
just-
an apology
so now
video
it's
like
just
that. I
a
swear to
joke
God.
now, where if one of us gets upset, it'll be like,
Man, Leighton's head's looking real good right now. I got a clear view on Leighton's head.
Yeah, clear shot.
Oh man.
Take the shot. Take the
Joke.
shot. Take the shot.
Honestly, I think we're even if Leighton doesn't subscribe to the Patreon, we're still gonna show him this part.
That's
Leighton,
legal.
subscribe to the Patreon.
in the bonus episode,
Yeah.
we're telling you that.
Just before we go here, I'd like to ask you guys: have you guys ever had a scenario where like you did something wrong and you're gonna be in trouble?
Absolutely not. I've never done anything like that.
But like you try to either cover it up or be like, It wasn't completely my fault. He was
sure it's
asking for it.
Oh, it's definitely happened.
What did you try to tell him that it wasn't your fault?
No, well, I mean, kind of, because I was aiming for the wall.
You just
But I-
missed so bad
I
that
just
you
missed
just
so badly
headshot
that
him.
it just like
you know the entire wall I could have hit. I hit your little head compared to the entire wall.
If anything, you should be happy that I hit your head and
Anywhere.
not the wall because we wouldn't be able to play more because it would have broken the controller. So yeah, yeah, and then I gave him an ice pack and I said sorry.
So it was okay.
I don't know. I can't think of
I kissed
any.
him on the forehead. Smooch.
Yeah. Well, that was such a fast bonus episode.
It's already over.
Yeah, I know, dude. I hope you all love it.
I do.
We did talk about a lot of personal things, so I'm sorry if you didn't get a lot of it, but
They're one of the boys now.
but yeah, thank you for subscribing. We love you so much.
It's what they come here though for is
kiss
to
you.
learn.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to learn a
It's-
little bit
it's-
more about
It's Room
the
Boys
Do
After
You
Hours.
Think You're Funny podcast peeps.
Exactly.
yeah,
So-
most. What do you think is the earliest we've ever recorded an episode?
In the morning?
No,
It was
just
probably-
They're just, like,
'cause
during the
there's
day?
Usually like 10,
Um,
12
I'd-
is when we record them.
I'd
We
say
recorded the band retreat one like around like noon. One.
yeah.
Oh.
That one's
Really?
That one
Yeah.
is the earliest. The second earliest one
Yeah.
was the Getting Ice from the Fridge episode where we announced the band because that one was right after we filmed Snapping Game,
Snapping
which was
turtle game.
was that the last?
Yes.
Room-
that was the last.
Not That Flat
Not
sketch?
That flat video.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you for your love and support. We really appreciate it. We hope that you have a lovely time. Hit us up in the Patreon chat, and we'll get back to you.
Tell us your favorite
maybe.
song.
Let us know
Or
if,
don't.
Just
if
what's
this
your
blows
favorite
up.
song?
We should honestly get a PO box so people can send us stuff.
That'd
Yeah.
be cool. If it
Yeah,
blew
send
up.
us
If at
art
this
to
point
decorate
We had
this.
no idea, but we have like 1,000 subscribers now.
That'd
I really
honestly
wanna
be so cool.
That'd be
Plug you
ridiculous,
guys on
but-
Twitch in some
Do
way,
it.
because
Do it.
I'm gonna be.
We'll plug your episode
Oh,
when it
I'm
comes
gonna-
out.
My schedule is probably gonna be
Just
streaming around 6 to 7 p.m. until midnight because of how busy I'll be, and then on weekends I'm just gonna grind it out.
Hell yeah.
Dude.
Hopefully, that's
yeah.
my plan. As
Yeah.
long as I don't get too tired, which will definitely happen.
Like a,
Yeah, honestly.
like a bike.
Virgin.
Too tired.
Shut up.
Just
Alright, well.
All right, guys. We love you. Goodbye, merch.